What up, everybody? It's your boy Magnus, back with another Custom 1/6 review. I know I've been gone for a minute, but you know when I come back, I always make it count. Here we are with the real deal. I'm presenting to you today, No Country for Old Men. Javier Bardem as Anton Chigurh, the Grim Reaper, the Boogeyman. Done by my man, Rainman. And as if you don't know already, what can I say? Breathtaking. This is Rainman's best piece. I say that in every review, but you just gotta experience the man's work. He's getting better every time. I'm just gonna give you a brief overview real quick so you can get an idea. As you can see, I do have two Antons here, so I'm able to show you two different poses with both weapons. And I'm fortunate of that because a friend of mine had picked one up, but he hasn't come by the place yet to pick it up and take it home, so I was lucky enough to include it in my review. Took advantage of that, and I'm just gonna give you a quick overview. Like I said, I'll explain these poses, and then I'll get into all the details of the figure and the accessories. A badass piece, and if you don't know, and as you can see that I don't have any music playing, and that's just in a tribute to the movie itself. If you ever watch the movie, you can, or you might never notice, the film really doesn't have a soundtrack. There's no music in the movie whatsoever. But you wouldn't even notice because it's so entertaining and so gripping, man. And this is Javier, you know, the Oscar-winning performance as the badass Anton Chigurh, and he's done to perfection by Rainman. So of course, like you can see here on my buddy's figure, I have the I call this "you don't have to do this" pose. You know, when Anton has got Carson up in the hotel, and he's got him at gunpoint. And he just tells him, you don't have to do this. And it doesn't matter. Anton knew what he was going for already. And he blew Woody away. And this is the pose right here. So you got him sitting in the chair, holding the shotgun with the silencer, sculpted to perfection by Rainman. It's insane. Look at those Croc boots, real leather skin. Ooh, sick. And then you have the "Sir, would you please hold still" pose, which is my pose. I'm going to keep in my cabinet. You got the captive bolt right there, the tank, the pistol end, perfect. Right up to the mean look of Anton. And you can see here the light is kind of washing out the paintwork. I'll shut it down and then you can really see how it kicks in. Look at that, man. It's fucking amazing. So lifelike. Wow. Just check this shit out, guys. Soak it in. Soak it in early for this review. And then we'll get into the nitty gritty. It's just insane, man. I'm really in love with this piece. Let me get into the details. I'll cut the light back on. As you can see, we have another Rainman certificate, and this is number 30 out of 35. I got a high number, but who gives a shit? Like I said, I'm just happy to have the piece. And this figure, oh man, where do I begin? I guess I'll go with the accessories first. Wow. And then we'll get to the key piece, which is Anton. So you see here, every full set out of the 35 sets that were made, the special secret item was the Transponder. And as you can see here, it is sculpted to perfection. This was the device that Anton used to track the $2 million briefcase that Llewellyn had. And you can see here, even in this light, that you can see Rainman got the little red dot light in the front right here where my thumb is. You have the little, I don't even know what the hell you would call that. Damn, I'm drawing a blank right now. But, you know, the meter. It's a decal, but it looks just like it does in the film. The switches, they do not move, but they're just sculpted to perfection. Really nice little add-on when you want to pose Anton when you get sick of something. But how could you get sick of that? Ugh, ridiculous. Next up we have the shotgun with the silencer. Let me bring this light up here so maybe I could get a better look at that. There you go. Now this is sculpted from scratch, guys. Look at the design in here. You go and look at the movie. It's perfect. It is 100% spot on to the little see-through part on the top here. I don't know if the camera's catching it because it's black. Yeah, you can see the little lines right there. Awesome. The silencer, thanks to dudes on the forum, everybody pitched in on this project. I know my review is all over the place right now, guys, but there's just so much shit to say about this piece. Everybody pitched in. My man JP, Turbo vs. Ozone, had put up a lot of nice detailed photos. Everybody, man, just Army Soldier, everyone. If I don't name you, I'm sorry, but you know you're in my heart, guys. It's a crazy piece. So yeah, we have the silencer. You got the actual sculpted little screws on here, on top, like the little ridge that a regular toy company might have missed. Rainman caught it right there, if you see. And zoom in on that little line right there. It's important, it's details, you know, guys. You got the front, the 2 holes, just done to perfection, man. Insane work by the man. I'll turn it to the other side. The shotgun doesn't cock or anything, but shouldn't have to, man. It's just there to make a mean pose like that right there. Sick, sick shit. So let's move the shotgun over. And now we'll go to the captive bolt pistol. And this is by far one of the most detailed accessories that Rainman has ever done. You know, it's going up there with Lucy, Pee-wee's Bike, Dancing Jesus, all that good shit. It's another marvel. And let me turn this light out so maybe you can see better. I'll come to this end. Let me catch. Let me see. If you can see, you have the exact. Look at that, man. This all looks like it's metal pieces and it's all sculpted, guys. I don't know, man. Rainman, you are the master of accessories, master of it all. And I'm just blown away by this piece. I mean, it's something as simple as just a canister can wow you like that. It's amazing. The paint job, look at the paint job. You got rust marks and weld marks. Look at the weld marks that this man has sculpted. It is insane, insane, insane. You would just believe that this was something that was like real, that really admitted this kind of rust. Oh, insane. Up here you have the little details. I'm hoping the camera's catching it all. Yeah, you got all the little rust marks. Just insane. Now we have the soft PVC piping, you know, the tube that goes all the way across. It's like a reddish orange color, but the camera's drowning. I mean, the light is drowning it out there. You get a better look at it. And then onto the actual pistol. Now this part right here is pure insanity. It's not movable, like you can't spin it around, but just look at the detail, guys. I mean, shit. Insane work. It's so small that the camera's not catching it all. Very blurry. I apologize for that. But you can see here the connection. And then, of course, the trigger for the captive bolt. Look at that. And sure enough, like I'll show you, it's in Anton's hand. It looks just like the movie, guys. 100% perfect. Tubing all the way around, right down to it. Fits perfectly in the Hot Toys hand, in between, holding it just like the film. And makes for the sickest pose ever. Just for a simple standing there pose, this man looks intimidating. And since I'm done with the accessories now, I can get into the actual figure. And what a figure it is. What a figure it is. So let's start, you know, of course, bottom up, my foot fetish. And I think that's one of the best things of this figure right now to show is the amazing quality of these boots that Rainman put into. I'm just mixing up my words, guys. I'm doing this one take. I apologize for all the bullshit. You know how I do it. Let's cut this damn light again, or I'll just move it to another area where I could just get a better look. So yeah, you have the real leather croc pattern boots. They have a damn. I hate lights. I hate lights so bad. Come on. All right. So here's the material. As you can catch it right there. And these boots go all the way up. I might be able to show you that better on the sitting figure, but check that out. They go all the way up. Awesome, awesome boots. So you can take off the boots and replicate the scene maybe with the socks on. I know Shorty, you're gonna go for that. You throw out that little picture, the hint. I'm digging that. So you could have Anton, you know, he was always worried about getting blood on his boots. So you can definitely pose him that way as well, because the boots are full boots. They're not sculpted, they're real material. Amazing. Then we have the black pants, pretty simple. And as if you can see here, my legs look a little baggy, buffed out, and that's because the pants on the normal figure standing there when you got it out the box, they were nice, but the proportions just looked a little too thin, so I took some bubble wrap and wrapped it around the legs. It looks a little bunchy right here, so I might actually go back and fix it again, but for right now it's good. So yeah, you got regular black pants, you got a brown leather belt, real leather again, awesome. Let me get the light over here so you can see that. This light is drowning out everything. I apologize, guys. Hold on a second. Let me just kind of raise this up. There we go. All right. So you got the leather belt. Now you go on to the red shirt, maroon color shirt. Right there, all the perfect little buttons. And underneath this shirt, on the body, this is on a Hot Toys Advanced True Tight. But Rainman put like a, what can I say, it's a vest, like a styrofoam, a foam vest like the black foam that he packs with. And he made a vest out of it to give Anton a little, you know, paunch, a little bigness to himself, so he can fill out the jacket and everything better and look more like the movie. I had a little issue with that too. It still wasn't getting there perfectly, so I stuffed a little bubble wrap under the vest. So you guys can do that if you want. Stick some cotton balls in there just to bring it out a little bit more to make it pop. As you can see here, you got the beautifully tailored jean jacket made out of real jean material. Another beautiful thing. Look at all the little buttons on there. Just insane tailoring by Rainman's tailor. I'm not sure of her name. There's a couple out there, but just, you know, this is what you come to expect from a Rainman piece. Just perfection. Through and through. Look at that, man. Nothing's missed. Anton is standing in front of me. Oh, look at that little detail I forgot right there. Oh my God, man. Look at that. Go and pause the film. Go check it out. Do whatever you gotta do. The man has not missed anything. It's all right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. And now we go on to the champion, which of course is the Anton Headsculpt. And I hope my camera doesn't fail me for this. Rainman spazzed out on this bad boy right here. Look at Javier, man. Call it. Sick, sick shit. Let me turn off the lights so you can get a better view. You see the bags painted under the eyes. Just a mean mug. Got the beautifully sculpted hair with the little piece hanging over. Crazy bob cut. It makes the head look kind of big, but the hair is really what puffs out, and that's how it was in the movie. And he did look like he had a big head. So I'm not really convinced that the head is oversized. I think it looks really good. As you can see here, the shading that Rainman put in on the cheeks. You got a little bit of redness to it. Just insane. Go watch the flick. I just watched it again recently, and spot on fucking work. Bravo, Rainman. You did your thing. So here you have the sculpted hair, the mean expression, the eyes, dead eyes, coming for you. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Alright guys, getting to the end of this part of the review, so I just hope you guys could soak it in. I'll step back and shut the fuck up for a minute and just let you peep Anton. And if you can see in the back, I have my Crazy for Cult art book. You can pick this up on Amazon, and they also sell it at the Gallery 88 whenever they're doing a show. It's all about cult movies and artists doing their interpretations of drawings of different movie characters, and that's my thing, man. I love cult films, and as you can see in my collection, you know, there's a lot of cult stuff going on, and that's basically where I'm at now. When I do my next full review of my collection, you're gonna see a lot of figures changed around. I pretty much got out of the superhero game. I think it's really being overdone, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. To people that love that, go for it, man. I'm not hating on you. I love the superhero figures. They're just overkill, and I'm kind of sick of it, and I'm moving on to different things. And you know, the collection is changing, maybe getting a little smaller, but it's always getting better, and that's how it is. Also, I want to include, when this package came, there was the Rainman photo contest that happened during the time when Anton was announced, where anybody could take a Rainman figure and pose it and take a nice original picture. And if you won, the first place prize was an Anton figure, full figure right there like you see, and that went to my man MRA. And second place was a head and clothes set painted by Rainman, that went to my boy Raymond Ferraro. And lastly was just a painted head by Rainman, and I think that went to I forgot the guy's screen name. I know Neo won one, and I don't remember the other person's. But also after that, everybody that pitched in and joined the contest, even if you didn't win, you still won anyway, because Rainman sent everybody a beautiful little book where he included pictures from the contest and also pictures of some of his work. So I'm going to show you that as well. So right here you see is the 2012 Rainman Artwork 3rd Anniversary Special Photo Album. And if you open it up right away on the first page, you're going to see MRA's photo, the winner, first prize. And you can see here's a very cool concept. He took all his kids' Halloween candy and threw everything up in there, all his Rainman pieces. And it's a very colorful and eye-catching piece, and I can see why it won for sure. It's awesome. Now, nextly, I'll show you the next page. And this is actually my choice to be the winning #1 photo, but it came in second, and that's Raymond Ferraro's Fight Club picture right there, and that is just an insane shot. Love it to death. Love the concept. Love the execution. Ray, you're a fucking true artist, bro, and kudos to you, man. You're the dude. And here's the 3rd place tie, which was Neo's Tyler. A very awesome picture there that makes Rainman's figure look so different. And the Tuco picture right here by, it says David Bernard. I don't know your screen name, Dave, but congrats to you too. And now we'll go on to the page 4, yeah, well, whatever. The next page. And we're gonna see pictures, like a collage of everybody's stuff. So you have, you can just check it out right there. Look at that, you even see Wonka right there with the original Charlie. Just everybody's stuff right here. Of course, there's mine. Shameless little plug. Nice little shot of everything. There goes, I think that's Pops. You got Plain View. Armies right there. Wow, that's Turds. I think Robbie's. We got everybody's. I'm sorry if I'm not getting everybody's. I don't remember them all. But very cool shots. More over here. There you go. You got a little Rainman Gangnam Style. Awesome pictures, guys. Congrats to everybody, man. You guys did your thing. I love all these shots. I know Rainman did as well. There goes my boy Turbos, I know that. And my man Mixman with the most insane Rainman collection on the planet. Beautiful dude. And there we go. So there you can see everything. And now once we turn to the next page, we're going to see actual pictures of Rainman's work. So you go back to the old Tyler version 2. Both versions of the narrator. Marla, of course. Which is a precursor, because it's so funny. I want to announce this right now, since it's kind of like this is the second coming. Rainman hasn't done a movie series in a long time. Since, I think, Fight Club. Fight Club was his last movie series where he's done multiple figures of the same movie. And the next version he's announced he's going to do this year is Pulp Fiction. And I don't know, I'm very excited about that. That is my favorite #1 movie of all time. The movie that made me embrace and look at movies in a whole new light the day that I seen it in the movie theater. I loved movies as a kid and everything, but that movie just opened my eyes up in a way that I didn't know movies could be, dialogue-wise and everything else. And I'm super stoked about that. And since it's going to be a series now, Rainman has announced he's doing Jules and Vince, but has expressed that he does want to make Mia, which means that Mia will be the next female figure after Marla, and it's been a long time. We need a female Rainman, and Mia is perfect. We could get that Jackrabbit Slim's twist off pose going on. It would be so sick. So we're going to turn the page again, and we got the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly series, another old series, one of the originals by Rainman. And these were awesome pieces, very highly sought after, hard to get, very expensive. Next is another very rare piece, Rainman's Wonka. And then you also have here Caesar from the new Planet of the Apes movie that came out. Rainman basically did a head sculpt and sold it that way, and then you could try to build your own monkey. Next up, you see here the beautiful X1, owned by moi, and Pee-wee right there, doing the tequila. There you got Alex looking mean and devilish. There we go. We got Gary Oldman as the badass. What is their name right now? Wow, I'm drawing a blank. That's great. But from The Professional, you know the deal. I can't believe I'm not remembering his name right now. I'm drawing a real blank. Of course, we got Jeff Bridges as the dude. Rainman's Dexter, a highly forgotten about piece, but definitely not bad at all. Look at that picture right there. It's awesome, man. Can't mess with Trevor's because it's not there, but definitely a great piece. I could see Dexter in the sculpt for sure. Next up, Doc Holliday, Val Kilmer, insane. Look at how real that looks right there. And then you have the man, Plain View, Daniel Day-Lewis. You know, the sickest role on film to date to me. He deserved everything he got for that role, and I will be reviewing that figure soon enough, but I'm still waiting on a couple things before I show it to you guys. And lastly, my man Turbo's #1, but I think he has changed his mind once he's got this bad boy Anton in hand. I'm sorry, this is an Anton review and I'm going all over, but Bill the Butcher, the most sought after Rainman piece behind Wonka and the Oompa Loompa as far as rarity goes, and everybody's champion right there. And it's a very highly deserving piece, but I think Mr. Chigurh took it. And if you want to mess with him and find out, I dare you to call it. And here we have a message from Rainman at the end of the book. I'll just slowly go over it. I'm not going to read it, but I'll let you guys, you can pause it if you want. Let me see. And I thank Rainman for always coming through and giving us the best. Sometimes the pieces take a little while to come, and I hope that he doesn't get discouraged by that, because we're happy to wait when you can produce something of this quality and be never disappointed. I don't know what else to say, guys. This is just a masterpiece and a true piece of art, and I hope you guys can appreciate the art value of this, as well as not just calling it a doll figure or a toy. This is a piece of art, and I respect it as such. And I hope you guys can really appreciate that. Well, I'll leave you here with another just quick glance at the badass Anton Chigurh by Rainman. Much props to Army Soldier. I didn't forget you, brother. You're the one that started the poll for Rainman's figures, and Anton did come in #1 out of the voting, and I'm pretty sure it definitely had a strong influence on the release of this figure, and I thank you so much for that, Steve. You're my brother from another mother. Never met you, but I love you. And I hope to do more videos on Anton soon with a couple other freaks, so stay tuned for that. And hope to bring you guys more reviews soon, man. Sorry for slacking, but just life is crazy. That's all I'm going to tell you. And I got to be in the mood to do this shit. And when I do, you get what you get. And I'm glad that I could share it with you guys. Much love to the OSR, Sideshow Freaks Forum, YouTube peoples. Magnus loves you all. And I'm out of here. Love you, Rainman. Thank you again. And bring on that Pulp Fiction with everything you got. Peace.